Hey everyone, Mark here again. Just going to give you a quick little look at the 3 times Knoxville Nationals champion Kyle Larson Silver Motorsports 118 sprint car by Acme Trading. So yeah, this is the dirty version and this is the box. Pretty cool. Actually, I do like the box. It's cool graphics. 3 times Knoxville champ. There you go, that's the side, and then 57 on the end. Kyle Larson, 2024, Works Limited GSR, Durst, Pro Build, Construction Flow Racing. And on the bottom of the box is just part number, so on. And yeah, that's it. So let's have a look at the car. Okay, so here's the car. Got it out of the box, and I think, personally, I like the car, but I like it as in because it's a Kyle Larson car, and I'm happy to have it. But as far as dirty versions go of sprint cars, it's a bit of a disappointment. And Authentic Collectibles, who are producing these 118 sprint cars in Australia at the moment, and they've put out a couple of dirty versions now. They put out a Kyle Larson dirty version from the High Limit International that was at the Perth Motorplex. That was a Jason Pride car, but it was like the mud on it was just perfect. There was mud on the tyres, there was mud on the mud covers, and it was just, yeah, it was perfect. And then the James McFadden Napa car that he ran last year in 2024 at the Speedway in the city, at the Napa Speedway, that dirty version, although it wasn't covered in mud, it was a lot, it's just a lot better. It's got mud on the tyres. Whereas this is just like, I'm sorry to say, a bit half-assed. It's like you've got no mud on the tyres. Someone's had a bit of a crack with an airbrush, just spraying bits of the tyres, but it's just in like a patch, and it's not like around the whole tyre. And the wheels are basically clean. So yeah, it's just, yeah, I don't know. They dropped the ball on this one, I reckon, and the mud looks like a bit of a weird colour. It's like baby poo color, and yeah, it's just a little bit ugly in my opinion. And to be honest, the confetti on the car just makes it look dirt. Like it's just too much going on, and I just think the cars just look better either dirty. Like dirty's fine, but maybe just leave the confetti off, because it's just, for one, it's like taking away from the sponsors that have, on the car and paid money to be on the car. And then it's just, here's one of the things that looks a bit odd is the confetti obviously doesn't land. It stops in one line. So like it's above that bit, but apparently it doesn't fall below the engine cover. So just a little bit strange. So, am I happy to have it just because it's a Kyle Larson car? Yes. But is it a great model? No. Not in my opinion anyway. So, but anyway, for those of you who haven't had these before, the wings, the little wing and the top wing come separate in the box, and so does the engine cover, and they're in, separate little pieces, and then you've got to clip them on. I'll take them off in a minute. But yeah, so all the standard kind of sponsorship on board, Finley Farms, Durst, Flow Racing, Falcons Brothers Trucking up on the wing. This is an interesting one. Knoxville Nuclear Medicine, JVI Group, and the big JVI obviously on the wing. Works Limited, Pro Built Construction, FK Shocks, Glenn Styres Racing here on the wing. HendrickCars.com on the front wing there. They actually have got mud splattered up under the front air scoop in there, and there's a bit of mud on the front nudge bar, so that's cool. And of course the exhaust pipe that he ran with that funky upturn setup on it that he ran for the Knoxville Nationals that turned a few heads. But yeah, I mean, whether that worked or not, I don't know, because, you know, you're talking about Kyle Larson, so he's going to make a lot of things work. It's a bit like Max Verstappen, to be honest. He can probably turn a pretty average car into a winning car. So, but yeah, look, the mud, as you can see, mud sprayed on both sides of the tank, whereas like if you look at the Authentic Collectibles car, it's way more accurate, you know, like you got way more mud sort of on the right side of the tank, and then this side will be fairly mud free, as it would be, because, you know, you're cruising sideways and the mud's going to be mostly on the right hand side of the car. So unless of course, you know, you got someone going mad sideways right in your left side. But yeah, and the thing is, like, they've put just as much mud on the left side of the car as the right side. So yeah, the early Authentic Collectibles cars probably weren't to a standard that I would say was awesome, but they've now, you know, Authentic Collectibles now, their car actually sits flat on the ground where it didn't before. And Authentic Collectibles have got like a really cool little rock screen in here. The one downside, like, you know, if you want to call it a downside, the seat in this is actually solid. Like, it's fixed in there really well, whereas the Authentic Collectibles car is actually, the seat's quite loose. This bar in the back of the Authentic Collectibles car is plastic, whereas this one's steel, and it's actually part of the main chassis. The wing trees on this car are metal, whereas the Authentic Collectibles ones are plastic. And yeah, so it's just a few little things. And so the only other thing that's probably a bit more different is the engine cover. It's metal on the Acme cars, and it's plastic on the Authentic Collectibles, but when it's sitting on the shelf, it looks killer. So yeah, but I do like the feel of the metal engine cover on the Acme cars. So what I'm going to do is I will pop the top wing off. So you just got to grab it at the back here, hold the car still. You just got to pull back a bit on that wing tree, and then it just clips off the front. So as you can see up under the wing there, JVI and Works Limited. And yeah, so that's that. I'll pull the engine cover off, and then you can have a look around in there. Actually, I won't pull the front wing off because it is quite fiddly. But we'll have a look around in the seat. So if you look down in there, you've got the steering wheel, and the seat belts do move, like they actually move around. So that's pretty cool. Steering wheel, got little gauges on the dash there. So pretty cool. Buckles down the bottom of the seat as well. So but yeah, look at the engine. Pretty cool detail. If I was going to, if I had the Napa James McFadden car here, you would actually see more wires. They had probably a few more wires running down from the ignition boxes and so on the firewall. But you can see the distributor just in there, the red distributor behind the air cleaner there. And but yeah, fuel lines and stuff running through there, pretty cool. Dry sump oil tank. But yeah, there you go. So yeah, I'll take some sort of close-up shots in a second and just have a bit more of a look around the thing. But yeah, my impressions are it's just a little bit half-assed. It's just, yeah. And I think even Kyle Larson would probably say that the Authentic Collectibles car that they put out was just a better product overall. And so it's one thing Authentic Collectibles have done is they've come a long way really quickly, and I feel like they're only going to get better. And the one thing that Authentic Collectibles aren't doing though at the moment is probably catering for all the different driver styles of seat cutouts and stuff. Like obviously this is cut out, but the Kyle Larson car that Jason Pride had for him in Perth was fully covered in here, which was not accurate to how he ran it on the night. He obviously normally runs it exactly like this, and that's where Acme are sort of a bit ahead of Authentic Collectibles at the moment. They've just got more range in the body styles, and all the arm guards, and like Kyle Larson, when he was running for Rudine, he had this panel filled in all the way out to here. James McFadden also loves that panel all the way out to there on the arm guard. So, and this cut out, but so the ones they've done Authentic Collectibles for Dane Kingshot, Callum Williamson, and those guys do run those panels in here, but we're yet to see. I think the Hot Wheel car, even though James runs that open, I think they've filled it in because I don't think they've got all the different body panels yet. So, but I am sure, as with time, that will change and they'll get better and better. But yeah, for the moment, that's the Kyle Larson 3 times Knoxville Nationals dirty version by Acme Trading. And hope you enjoy the video. As for me, a little bit disappointed in it. Probably happy to have it on the shelf, but this probably won't go down as one of the greats. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.